Hey, it's James from All Hail Internal Combustion. Make sure you like and subscribe. The other day we did a maintenance video on our 1984 Ford F-150, or my daily driver work truck. We did some maintenance to this thing, water pump, timing, yada yada yada. Watch the video, you'll figure that out. But I had been hearing some noises from lower bottom end. Could have been detonation. I thought maybe torque converter. So the other day while we were doing our maintenance on it, we were just tightening belts, battery hold down. I checked the torque converter to make sure it was tight and there were no cracks or breaks in it. Nothing there. So I thought, you know, maybe there's something else going on. Now we looked at the exhaust manifold over there and realized that it was probably closed. The flapper door had seized, locked up. You can see the pin down there of the exhaust manifold right here. I'm in the way now. You can see this guy. If I move the spark plug wires out of the way, see that pin right there? That's a flapper for the exhaust manifold. Well, even late 70s had flapper doors on them, didn't they? Yep. So this is a common issue. They rust, they seize, they keep that back pressure tight on that side. And what it's doing is diverting the exhaust gas over top of the intake and back over to the other side. So you can have the Dodge. My Dodge had issues with it dieseling. It would actually overheat the fuel and keep running and firing even though the ignition was off. The carbon would light fire and keep firing the truck with the fuel being so hot up top. So that's kind of an issue. You don't want that exhaust gas sticking there. So I think what happened is the truck was running poorly. We had to turn the timing up to get it to run right. Now that we've unseized it, we've lost some power, but I'm also having a detonation around 2,500 RPM, which is about where your mechanical weights come in on your distributor. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check our base timing, then we're going to check our total timing, and then we're going to check and see what our timing is at with our vacuum advance. So let's go ahead and fire the truck up. We got our spark plug connector on #1 cylinder. Terminals hooked up to positive and negative, and got our timing gun out. Now, if you watched our water pump maintenance video, we have where we cut the degrees into the harmonic balancer, so we have a wide range to be able to set our timing to, and that's where this is really going to come in handy. We're going to get some better, maybe a little bit better gas mileage, but definitely some better performance out of this because we'll be able to fine-tune that timing. So let's get this thing fired up. And remember, you should be doing this warmed up. So we have a good idle speed. We go ahead and unhook our vacuum advance. I just put it on there. Shoot it with the gun to see where we're at. So we're at about 13 degrees before top dead center. So that's a little high for this. So we're gonna go ahead and rev the truck up to about 2,500 RPM. That will give us about when our mechanical weight should kick in and give us our total timing. That was about 2,500 RPM. I don't think I got, yeah, so we're getting about 28 to 29 for total timing. So then when we hook our vacuum advance back up, now remember your vacuum advance cuts out as you start to give the truck fuel. This is your pressure that cuts off with throttle. So we're running a little high there. The vacuum advance is at about 37, 36 degrees. That's a little advanced for this truck. Obviously idle's nice, but it does kind of idle a little high. It could idle a little bit lower, especially it being a work truck. So rotation of the motor is this way, I believe, on the distributor. Counterclockwise. We always make notes on our hood, so it's going counterclockwise, so that's the way it's going. This is #1 here. So if we're gonna advance it, or we're gonna retard it actually, so we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Hook our vacuum advance again. Where we're at. took it the wrong way. So what, 10? That's like, I listened to that thing. It sounds like it really likes that idle speed there. I will tighten this down a little bit and we'll check our total timing. I notice sometimes when you rev, it can make the distributor move around a little bit. So we're at 10 there. We'll just hook our vacuum back up, see where we're at. Okay, that's 34. That's a little bit better. Okay, let's see what our total is. So we're at 25 degrees on total timing. I'd say this thing sounds like it's pretty good. Now another trick what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get in the truck, I'm gonna put it in the gear, and we'll see how it does under load and see if that adjusts our timing numbers. I think that it should run a lot better like this. It's gonna be kind of hard for us to be able to shoot this video and someone be under here to read the timing and rev the truck at the same time. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Our acceleration seems to be good. Once we get into a straight line here, we'll be able to hear if we hear that detonation ping again, but I don't think we're going to.
Definitely feels a lot healthier. It's not losing power anymore. I think with the exhaust gas being backed up, it was actually reigniting that exhaust gas.
UPS ought to change their name to BTR, block the road. Same with FedEx, it just ought to be one company.
All right, this is a nice straightaway here on this little strip here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, we live out in the country. By the way, we're in Pennsylvania. We're not in the super country part of PA, but we out in the country.
So about 65, 60 at about 2,000 to 2,500 RPM, you'd hear it. And you probably can't hear it on camera, but there's still a slight, very slight ping to the motor. It's not real loud. But it definitely feels better. It accelerates a lot better. I don't feel like it has a flat spot anymore.
Yeah, because before we reset the timing, it was kind of sluggish when you were getting into it. It was making that pop sound, and I think we took care of it by adjusting the timing. So rather than us kidnapping y'all and taking y'all over PA, we're gonna go ahead and end this one there and call it a success. So that's how we set the timing on our 84 Ford F-150. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and all that crap. We'll see you next time. Happy New Year in a couple days.